guys ready for a whole lot of fat jokes?
Where do you want going first? Blaze won the coin toss. He says it's going to be on Varsity first. Hold it down for Varsity's first round.
Split that shit!
So on Varsity, hold it down.
Shut up!
Yo, tonight we bring you 3 classic matchups. High Noon versus a grip of Brainsick Purse. And this guy's the worst. Just before his birth, he poked his gross head out to make sure the air was safe first. Heard this verse and like a pen retracted back scared, because this may hurt. That's a turd. Duck it. Watch his bird get cooked like the other 2 throwdown peckers he shares his sets with and has hot, passionate sex with. I call that a turducken. But fuck him, once I've achieved my purpose, I'll throw this baby-faced bitch back into the porcelain hearse, scratching my head, asking why his mom didn't do away with him first. What? I could pull my shot some. Blaze 1 looks like a faggot, but he's not one. Suck it up, bitch. Suck it up, bitch. I'm not done. I swear to God, son, I'd wring your fucking neck, but you ain't got one. See, all that's minimal to the fact that you act like you should be treated as an individual, but the facts stand your track can't match when they're invisible. It must have been hard for you. Coming up as a nobody rocking a cardboard roof, he figured I'd just fast track it, do what Star Wars do, but that was your biggest mistake and that's why you're miserable. I said he was reaching hard for a name, and this part is critical. Looking for Star Wars fame, or at least Dickles, he settles for Blaze 1 with an underscore in the middle. Someone please tell this pretentious prick, putting a 1 at the end of your name doesn't make you the original. You think I lived a millennium the way I'm fucking his ass up? Then chalking the silhouette of this fat fuck, put a basket up and shoot a 3 to his head like a semi. A Mack truck.
Yeah. Make some noise for Varsity. So on Blaze 1.
Daddy's back! Blaze left to the store for swishes and snacks and left battle rap in the past. See, none of this was ever in my plans, but y'all done forced my hand, and just like the absentee dad that I am, don't expect me to be responsible for where it lands. Little Mark Nolan.
Hey.
Who told him to start flowing. The sack of hope you sold him left him open to an omen whose zone is soulless. Fuck your life! And your mother. She had 1 ounce of mercy in her body at birth, you would have been smothered. She would have tossed you out and tried for another, because brother, the fate you're about to suffer was a soul crusher. This is Blaze 1, there is no other! Your sword ain't sharp enough to go against the Tory Hanzo. Thought I wasn't hot until I heard this imitation rhyming and decided he had to die slow. First time I ever met Little Marky, he marked out like, oh my god, this Blaze, I love your videos. Told me I was the inspiration for his shitty flow and was hopping all on my dick like some sort of giddy hoe. It's a fucking pity though. You know, this is supposed to be High Noon's best find. This is why the scene is in such decline. Shit, since that time, it's been fucking with my mind like I had to come back to battle rap if this was the mark I left behind. And yeah, I'm gonna just keep calling you Mark, because the rap name don't make sense. You can't be Varsity, Junior. Go sit your ass on the bench.
Make some noise for Blaze 1. Who's ready for the second round? Whenever you're ready.
Echo. Yo, we all saw your battle with Dickles, man. That shit was sad. He was smiling hard like he wanted Dickles bad. Like he wanted Dickles to kiss him on his little Mexican nads. Like he loved the way the dick was ripping him in half. Like I said, I come to break this bitch's back, then take his face and beat the gay away so fast. Watch this bitch collapse, and on impact, his kneecaps crack. The room goes dark, things go black. The last thing to go through his mind, Dickles' his ass! Your head looks like the button I'd mash playing Super Smash with Sean Ray Black. Matter of fact, let's get back to that. I've come to see Blaze on a comeback, not watch him have a heart attack. He's feeble. His followers used to care, but lost track. He looks like a weeble wobble, but doesn't bounce back. This is a formal invitation for Blaze to pay his respects to himself before I send him to hell. He pretends to spit verbal ammunition, but shoots blanks and butchers each word he attempts to spell. The lack of intellect won't sell, so he puts on this classic emo bit in an attempt to tell his verbal ammunition is just an empty fucking shell. Woo! Damn. See, I'm coming off a loss. I'm coming off a loss, but it's just as well that I'm sent to quell the rebirth of the key contributor of Taco Bell. But his emo ass, he's a dickhead. He thinks he's a werewolf with a different story to tell, so I tried to stick a stake through his chest, but the bitch ain't that as well.
You don't like steak, it's your problem.
Time, make some noise for Varsity. Song plays whenever you're ready.
Shit, man. You mentioned my battle with Dickles. Shit. At least I got one win. I will put up a stack that says that you couldn't last one round with him. Anyway, back to this. I got you this.
The food?
In case, whenever you spit 4 bars, you need to take a breather after. Because you can't effectively spit that fast flow when you're a fat man with asthma. He'll be like, Blaze and fucking your mother, we'll be undercover, touching each other, and I forgot to bring the rubbers, we'll be expecting a new little sister. Brother!
Oh my god.
Something that rhymes with stutter.
That's not funny.
I like baked potatoes with extra cheese and butter. True. I mean, is this what passes for good battle rap these days? You need to thank me for occupying the same fucking space, for even standing on the same fucking stage, because you don't know shit about my square circle just because you stand in a cipher with a bunch of lames. High noon? I'm high by noon every day. That's no fucking thing. You need to give up rap, go back to your guitar and start plucking strings. I bet you make emo rock songs about things like love and pain. That's true. That serve as a metaphor for when you have sex with your girl and she's on top and you gotta hold her up and it's such a strain. Look at his fucking face! Looking like a bloated cheddar Bob. That's why in this battle he ain't fucking with me. Cause before the shit could kick off, he shot his own dick off. Mark, you're a fucking fraud! And yes, you're still just Mark, cause the rap name don't make sense. You can't be Varsity. Junior, go sit your ass on the bench.
Who's ready for the next round? It's on Varsity whenever you're ready.
You guys are too kind. You're older news than Tom Brokaw.
Shut the fuck up!
Let me just have this next minute.
Try it. All I got.
You're older news than Tom Brokaw, hanging by a thread. I'm surprised you haven't broke off. They said someone needed to cook him. They said Blaze Raw, so they hit me up like, yo dog, we want to see you in Blaze Cross. So I donned my uniform with no pause and battled this bitch like a Ferguson firefighter. Blaze won? More like Blaze lost. This may have cost the Mexican cake boss the bake-off, and I swear to God I couldn't make this up. This guy takes more cock in the pooper than a flock of chickens in the coop where he's still picking out pubes from a judge or two and his hobby producer. It's obvious this useless goof can't control the abuse I'm putting him through. But I'm picking up his douchey schemes like I'm Scooby-Doo. Blaze be like, fuck those meddling kids and that pesky dog too. You know, Robbie, this is a cold hobby, but fuck it, it's fun. See, I've beaten cockier bastards than you. I beat 3D and I fucking tortured them. I think it's bullshit that your crew acts like you're hard, like it's Cardinal Blaze 1. When it's obvious you can't be tough if you're just a Catholic zero hanging out with a lot of nobodies, a whole bunch of nuts. Yo, it's fucking hot up here, man, which is weird because I'm standing next to my biggest fan. If the way this guy rotates and switches sides doesn't make you realize he's faker than Snooki's tan, the way he goes from blood to Crip to the Clan, you're probably the hand that decides which side the switch lands. You're probably the hand that decides which side the switch lands. Leaving me to pick up a mess, I stick a bitch in quicksand so that the next time he struggles or tries to switch brands, he sinks too quick and Robert ruins the scene like he has been. Time.
Who's ready for the last round? Last round of the night. Let's go.
I thought this third round was extended, so you don't mind if I just spit my shit? Like, it's gonna be a minute. Alright. So, if y'all know anything about me, I'm into rap, weed, women, pro wrestling. That kind of shit give me my spark. See, in this battle, you can call me Bret Hitman Hart, because I'm the best there is, best there was, best there ever will be. And you'll still be Mark. I mean, because come on, Varsity? You need to get your stats up, fat fuck. You're like 2-1, but really you should have lost to Un, and your other win was questionable, which could be respectable if like 98% of the rappers in High Noon weren't whack as fuck. Y'all like the battle rap Mighty Ducks, but Civic's no Emilio. I don't care how many times y'all steal his flow or how many bars he writes for you on the low. So fucking Varsity? Come on. You're more Janae Rice than Ray Rice. I'll tag this bitch in the face twice. Nobody watches ESPN. I'll tag this bitch in the face twice and walk away like it ain't no thing, dragging his body off stage right. And I bet you I'm still his favorite rapper. Fucking Varsity. I'll put the beats to this kid like Adrian Peterson. Make him walk out front and pick the switch that I beat him with. Yeah, this shit might sting, you just might bleed a bit, but this is my house and don't you dare tell me how to treat my kids. Fucking Varsity! Yeah! You never make the A team, you get winded doing a toe touch. I bet when it came to sports when Mark was growing up, he never showed up to the end of the game when that one kid's mom brought out all the juice boxes and donuts. Oh! Hit that box and go nuts. Alright, so I know what some of y'all are thinking, like, you know, yeah, I'm calling him fat. I'm fat. Don't look at me like that's so absurd. Because I can call him fat for the same reason only black people can say the N-word. I feel his pain. But shit, at least I'm handsome. You look like God picked your features out of a box of spares at random. Alright. Will someone please explain to me what the fuck it is I'm doing here? This shit's kind of starting to piss me off. This faggot had the audacity to call me out outside of his last battle, then he came back inside and lost. We're almost right there. Yo, so what did you do to deserve this match? Why am I even doing this? I live my life to make music. You need battle rap. I'm just doing this shit for my amusement. Hoping to sell a couple CDs. If you don't like that shit, then you can see these. Hold my dick. I'm on beast mode, shaking the fucking ground. Talk all that shit for 3 rounds trying to clown, but remember, you had to ask me for this battle, not the other way around. Oh! So where does that leave us at now, Mark? Still just Mark, because the rap name don't make sense. You can't be Varsity, Junior. Go sit your ass on the bench.
Make some noise for the battle tonight. Blaze is the winner tonight. Make some noise for him.